Hello there guys, it is Owacho back here again in what has been like a whole year. I have not been posting at all recently, and that is due to a couple of different things. So to start off, I know this video doesn't have an intro. That's because I'm too lazy. Second of all, what else? As you can see, this setup wasn't here before. That's my computer that I built in the last video, like, what was that, a year ago? And I didn't even really finish it. I was gonna make a video about setting it up. Never got to that. This video is on something else. I know you read the title of it, probably thinking, whoa, it's a kid, has to be clickbait or a joke. And I guess it kind of is, but eventually we'll see what happens. But why am I holding a RAM stick? I'll get to that once we talk about more of my setup. Start off, I am starting a business, and I wouldn't really call it a business, but I'm hoping to start one like later in life. But so the point is, it's called Joe's Custom Computers. Best I could think of. It's not that good at all. But basically, where I take people's ideas and suggestions, and then they pay me money, and then let's say they want a computer and they want it nice. They want it made with quality, not pre-built, so they're not being charged like $600 more than they should be charged. But so what I do is I build them for them. And so they'll give me the money, I will buy the parts, or they will buy the parts, hand them over to me, and instead of just building the PC, I will mod it, customize it, spend a couple of spend my own money, not theirs, on modding and stuff. Unless they're going like full out, like $200 worth of modding, then they'll give me the money and I'll work my hardest on it. So that's probably what all of you guys clicked on this for, and if you want to, you can click out of the video, or you can stay here with me and let me explain all of that. This video was supposed to be short. It was supposed to be all I just said there, but I want to extend it, so let's get started. To start off, why am I holding a RAM stick? Because this RAM stick is dead. I'm also holding 2 thumb screws in my other hand. Let's put those away. But let's get started. So after I made that video, like a month later, I had everything set up. Not everything. I didn't have what didn't I have? I didn't have speakers. I didn't have a good mouse or keyboard. I have the Ornata Chroma right now in the Mamba Tournament Edition. They're all chromas, so they look really nice. But so yeah, I got that. I didn't have any of that, and then I finally got it after I went to the store, or Fry's is the best, dude, because they price matched everything, and bought the Core P1. That was all before the video, except when I did that, I didn't have the Ornata or the Mamba. So this is probably gonna get confusing, but I built that in the video. I brought it up here, and then I bought all of the peripherals like the keyboard, the mouse, the speakers after that. And then that's not really important, so I'll continue. So I built it, and it was all working swell, and then yeah, and I was like, I think it's fine. And then I was gaming one day, actually, with my friend, and my computer was not, Steam was already acting up. I'll explain that in some other video maybe, but my computer started acting up, and I was like, I built the computer, so like, probably has some issues. I mean, you can't connect to the public Wi-Fi. That's depressing. But take a look at the help section. Okay, I may or may not cut that out of the video, but carrying on, my computer, I shut it down and restarted it, and the Windows, something was wrong. It I forget the main problem. Main problem was, oh yeah, my SSD was not, what do you call it? It was not booting, and I had some kind of setup where Windows was on my H hard drive, and I guess I should have put it on my SSD, but if I did, Windows would be gone, because I bought the acclaimed Hyundai SSD. It was an SSD by Hyundai, the same brand. I don't know if they're the same, but it's the same brand that makes the cars, you know, with the H. It's pretty cool. But they made an SSD in it. We got it for like $140, something like that, and it was a 480 gigabyte SSD, and we're like, screw it, let's buy it. And so we bought it, and I'm gonna put this over there. And the thing is, we spent 5 days of me and my dad straight coding, trying to figure out what the problem was, and we figured out that it was the SSD, and it had died. So that was pretty depressing, and that kind of ruined everything, because I spent like a whole month without my computer, because we were just like non-stop trying to find good deals and good everything. And so after that, we got a SanDisk 480 gigabyte SSD, and then I still, to this day, I still have my SSD. I bought it, when did I buy it? Like 3 months ago. That's when I got the SSD. I bought it, and then I put it into my machine, and it's working great. So good for you, SanDisk. You guys are the best. And it was a, what was it, Ultra 2 480 gigabyte SSD. We got it for actually the same price. It wasn't there when we bought the Hyundai one. That's why we bought it 3 months ago, because it was on sale, and the Hyundai one was, I guess, I don't know, out of stock or something, because they didn't have it there anymore. So we're not buying from Hyundai again. I mean, we might buy a car eventually when I'm older, but not for computer parts. Now, getting onto the RAM stick. So, as you know, I had 32 gigabytes of DDR4 2400 megahertz memory in my computer, and that was powerful. And it was blue, which doesn't really go with the theme here, but that doesn't matter. I didn't really care. But I had 32 gigabytes, which is like 32,000 whatever. And on BIOS, like 3 months ago, it kept showing up with like 16,000, and it was in like, I don't know, some like lower, what do you call it? I don't know, lower on the scale than gigahertz, and it was, I don't know how to explain it. All you real techies out there might know what I'm talking about, but it showed up 16 instead of 32, but I brushed it off as like it was in some other kind of format, and I brushed it off and went into like doing stuff and using my computer as I always did. And then that didn't turn out so well, because like a month ago or something like that, I had been experiencing serious problems with like the FPS and like games that I played, like Gmod or Grand Theft Auto 5, and I was like, what is going on here? And then I realized, because I went onto my BIOS, and I was like better at tech at that time, and I realized I only had 16 gigabytes of RAM, so that meant one of my RAM sticks was dead, and I realized that I had it must have been dead for like 2 months, and I never even noticed it. And how I tested that was I switched around the RAM sticks, because I had 2 slots that I was using, and one of them, the dead one, when I put it in the first RAM slot, and the good one on the second one, my computer wouldn't boot, and the LED on the motherboard was stuck on the DRAM light, which meant it was a RAM problem, and that led me to the point that my RAM was dead, and that was depressing. And good thing I have a warranty on it, and it hasn't been like a year since I got it, because I don't know how long the warranty is. Good thing I have the receipt. I'm gonna get it soon, my new RAM stick, and that's gonna be all good. But so yeah, that's basically the whole deal that happened with my computer, and now I only have 16 gigabytes for this time, and a crappy monitor. I will explain that now. So my monitor right now is like an old Dell one, and it's 60 hertz, and it's depressing, and I'm trying to get money to get a new one. I'm thinking of getting a AOC, it's like $200 and something monitor, and it's 75 hertz, it's 21 inches, because that's my gap between my computer and my desk is really small. The max is 24 inches of space, so if I put a 24-inch monitor, it would be literally hitting the what do you call it? It would be hitting the computer and the desk, and I don't want to do that. So I'm thinking of getting a public Wi-Fi. You may need to update your connection. Take a look at the help section in your Alexa app. And I'm going to get a so I had to get a 21-inch monitor now, because I can't fit anything else than a 21-inch. I mean, I could fit a 23-inch, but I don't want it to like block it, so like it's hard to see into the computer, because like if I got it long enough, then I'm unplugging this. Okay, solve that problem. And so so after that, it wouldn't fit because it would block out like my viewing area of the PC, which would kind of make it lamer, because you're supposed to see into it. I mean, jeez. But so I can get a 21-inch. I found an AOC. It's like 1920 by 1080, so it's fine. It's HD, 75 hertz. It's for gaming. It's got a red and black theme, luckily, like literally the same exact tone that I want it, like a dark, nice red. And I'm probably gonna get that. It's pretty nice, and it's like $200. I don't know how much it is, but yeah, I'll probably stick to that. And I could maybe, if I save up, get like a really cheap 4K TV. This is a big dream, by the way. There was a Avira, some off-brand of TVs that made $240. It was on sale, so instead of being $270, it was $240. 4K 40-inch TV, and I've done the measurements, and I realized that I have about 34 inches of room, so I could either get an ultra wide for like $500. I'm definitely not getting that, because that's insanely priced. I mean, gotta save up for that. Or I could get I wish it went down back down in price to a $240 4K TV, and it's 40 inches, so I'll put it to the side, remove that shelf, I guess you can see it over there, and then fit my TV somewhere on there, and that would be all good. I mean, it's nearing Christmas. I'll get hopefully something around that. I'm gonna have to pay for some of it, even though it's Christmas, because I want to pay for my own things, because I want to start a business, and yeah. Forgot to mention, I'm putting a shelf there so I can start a pop collection. I already have some there, but I don't have any pops yet, so my shelf is just waiting there for a chance to get put up on the wall. So now I just realized how little I explain my business, and this video is supposed to be about my business, so I guess like people who are still watching, you get more info on my business. So yeah, I explained it. I build computers for me, but I don't just build them, I mod them. I'm not a professional, I mean, not for modding at least. I'm not really a professional, I'm more like starter, but like for a kid who's 13, and yeah, I'm just trying to get some money for like a car in college, like for like 5 years ahead. But that's gonna be really hard. I need to advertise. I made some business cards. They're really crappy. Yeah, this thing is destroyed. Joe's Custom Computers right here. It's a big meme, but I think it's fine. I can't believe I've just said that. But so yeah, I mod them, and I can do whatever you want. I basically, instead of just building them and modding them, I do whatever you want. As long as you pay the right fee and I make a good, cheap-ish, like depending on your build, I make a reasonable fee, and then you give me the money, I buy it or you buy it, and I make it the best I can, because it's not one of those jobs that you get so tired of it that like they give you money and then you like give up, so you're like, don't try at all because you just want the money. Sure, I want the money, but I also want to build PCs because I love doing that, and that's really fun, and I hopefully can have an easy job when I get older. I know no job is easy, but somewhat fun, that's what it is. Not easy, fun. So I hope to get something like that with Joe's Custom Computers, JCCs, as I like to call it. But if anyone wants to give me a call or text me about any computer stuff, computer related stuff, just call 503-901-5577. 503-901-5577. I'm being like one of those, like, you know, those like ads about like old people with diseases. Call this number. Well, it was fun talking to everyone, if anyone even watched this video. Do I have anything else to explain? This video has gone on for 16 minutes. Jesus. Wow. Dang. So, I'll make another video if you guys want, just putting some glam shots of this thing. If you want to do that. I don't know if it's worthy of glam shots. I don't think so. But some people think it's fine. Some people, like me, think it's not worthy of glam shots. This is getting really nerdy. But, yeah. So that's my video. Subscribe, like, comment, and bye.